dividend. It's when I just kind of just hop on and just give you a little bit of advice, just give you a little couple tips just to kind of make things better. To introduce myself, I'm known as your dividend friend. And one thing about me is that I'm not a stock person. Dividend strictly means an asset or benefit. I want to be a benefit to you, whether it be through debt freedom, credit information, anything that's on the road to debt freedom, I'm here for that. But I want to tell you something. I think people, when they think about paying their debt, they talk about, well, I want to be debt free. It's different for all of us. Some are, I just want to be debt free when it comes to my mortgage. Maybe going to be debt free when it comes to student loans. You may decide to say, hey, debt freedom to me looks like not having any credit card debt. No matter that, I'm here for it. My debt freedom, my roadmap is actually using velocity banking. It has been a game changer for me. It has changed my life. That's why I'm so excited and passionate about it, because it's made a difference. I would always think that, okay, I have to be stuck to paying my loans. I have to be stuck to making my payments every single month. But I'm learning now that that's not necessarily the case. But I'm gonna give you a little dividend, a little daily dividend for today. Do you realize that when you have credit cards and you have to make your payments on the credit card, I'm always gonna say you wanna beat that amortization schedule, you wanna beat that interest payment. So I always tell people, hey, whatever you do, pay your payment. But let's say if you owe for the month, maybe it's $100, right? Don't just make a lump sum $100 payment. Nowadays, we are so fortunate to have auto pay on your credit card statements and on the credit card on your app, or if you go online, you can actually make your payments and you can sit there and designate making those payments. So like going back to the $100 that you owe, why don't you, before it's actually due, take and set up those automatic payments? Let's say it's due on Friday, right? Why don't you pay $20 Monday, $20 Tuesday, $20 on Wednesday, $20 on Thursday, $20 on Friday? That's $100. That will trick the credit algorithm into seeing revolving credit consistently. You're making payments. It's going to help you. I had an individual, I told her, I said, listen, when you make your payments, don't just make a lump sum payment. Divided by 5, divided by 4. Of course, you pay before the 30 days is out. It's going to run up your credit score. Lo and behold, it ran up her credit score. Hi, how are you doing? Second that comeback. And I think the person said, hi, how are you? Anyway, it ran up her credit score, 30 plus points in about a month, month and a half. That's great. For those that want to say, look, I would like to go ahead and I want to go ahead and get a house. You can do that by running that up really, really quick and tricking that algorithm. The sad part about it is that this world is tied to debt, but it's knowing how to use and to do your debt. Hello, nice to see you as well. So just be mindful. And if you guys notice right now, interest rates are at an all-time low. They're coming down again. Today I just got done checking. Those interest rates are 6.51%. Can you imagine the difference it makes when you go to purchase a home? It's going to make hundreds of dollars of difference in your payment. We were almost at like 8% about 4 or 5 months ago. Remember, we're in election season, so they're going to really be playing. So why don't you go ahead and be smart, and why don't you go ahead and you get ahead of the game? You want to purchase a house? Rates are going to go down, you guys. You're going to benefit. Something I did not know. Hi, how are you guys doing? Why, hi, what's up? Something that people don't realize is that with those interest rates, everything is tied to it. Another dividend, a daily dividend. Why don't you be smart and go ahead and when you do a savings account, don't just do a regular savings account. Look for a high yield savings account. I'll give you one. SoFi, Everbank are wonderful places to do that, because you may have maybe $5,000 or $10,000 sitting in your account, and you may be getting pennies on the dollar at those big box banks. You guys are really cheating yourself. What you can do is you can go and look up SoFi, look at Everbank, and look for a high yield savings account. With a high yield savings account, you're going to actually make more on your money that's just sitting there. Make your money work for you. Why don't you go ahead and understand? The banks, they know that while your money is sitting in those savings accounts, they're making money off of you. Remove it from there. Put it into a high yield savings account. Get between 4.5 and 5% interest rate. You can't beat that. Now you're seeing your money work for you. I tried it, put a couple thousand in there, and I actually made like $50 every single month. Hello, hi from Kenya, how are you doing? Hello, it's good to see you. So I just want to encourage you guys to try your best to make your money work for you. Because when it sits in the bank, all the banker's doing is making money off of your money, and he's going to give you maybe $2 or $3. Don't do it that way. look into a high yield savings account. And I've heard people say, well, I don't want to do a high yield savings account because I can't go and get my money. Yes, you can. They're not a brick and mortar, they're online, but because they're FDIC insured, the benefit is you can actually know you can still get a debit card, but it's not close to you. But also because they are what they call an online bank, they don't have all the overhead of a regular bank that you would go into every single day. Therefore, they can offer you really, really high returns on your investment or on your savings account. But the good thing is that because they're FDIC insured up to $250,000, now if you have more than that, then you want to look at other options. But if you have less than $250,000, even if they bottomed out, because they're FDIC insured, their insurance plans, they have to pay you your money. So I'm not against banks, but I will tell you when it comes to those big box banks, they make money off of you. A high yield savings, look into it. SoFi and Everbank, game changers, okay? Another thing, when it comes to velocity banking, I sat down with two ladies this weekend and I was trying to show them how it works. Don't be afraid of velocity banking. It's not hard. Check out my videos. I think you'll be impressed. People are coming out of debt. You guys, me, myself, I was able to pay down, give some credit cards that I need to pay off sooner than 3 years. How do I contact you for a consultation? Well, second act, you can contact me at www.dividend-friend.com. On my website, there is a plethora of information. I would love to help you. I love helping people. So that's how you can actually reach me. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my situation. 6 months ago, you guys, I was just going around, and I'm a pretty financially responsible person. I was just paying my bills, paying my debts, paying my loans. But one thing about it is I was kind of sad because I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be stuck paying student loan debts for the next 20 years. Totally just had me depressed. Then I discovered velocity banking, as I told you. Do you know I was able to pay down $54,000 using my current income, didn't get a second job, wiped out $54,000 in debt. It's not hard to do. Like I tell people, if you're a homeowner, you can take out a home equity line of credit. I can tell you how to do that too. Just hit me up. And also, you can use maybe your savings to run down your debt. But you also, in the reverse, you're going to pay yourself back. So it's not hard to do. I'm your dividend friend. I'm here until you win. I can help you with that. Let's go ahead and go back to my scenario. So I took out a home equity line of credit. I began to work my numbers, and I began to pay and see my debt rapidly come down. Now I'm going to give you a word of precaution. I would suggest that you would go to a credit union. Credit unions, they work for you because you are the member. They are a nonprofit. When you're a for-profit in your bank, they're into big banks and the big money. So therefore, they have to charge a little bit more. They don't work as hard for you. When you go to a credit union, they're happy to see you coming because you're the member. You take care of that credit union. They offer some of the best rates. So I took out 8.5% HELOC, and I began to work my numbers. But also, how nice. Congratulations. Hi, Mahit, the gamer. Hi, Mahit. But anyway, okay, good night, Mahit. Good night. I'm sure you're probably coming from a foreign country, so you're probably not available. Check the replay. I would love for you to take a look. But anyway, oh, hi, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Oh, my gosh, I would love to come there. But anyway, I'm going to go back onto it. So what I did was I went to my local credit union. You just have to join the credit union and say, hey, I want to join the credit union. $10, you guys, to put into a savings account. At that point, you become a member. All those benefits open up to you. But you may say, I'm not a homeowner. What are my options? Your options are you can take out a personal line of credit. Now, the caveat is that with a personal line of credit, there's no home like a HELOC, so there's no collateral. So the interest rate is going to be a little bit higher. That's okay. When you do velocity banking, if you follow my channel, it doesn't matter the interest rate because you're paying off your debt at a record pace. Interest rate, if it was 20%, it would not matter. You need to follow my videos. I'll teach you a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, back to it. So here I'm 6 months now, $54,000 wiped out. You guys, this stuff works. People talk about velocity banking, but I will let you know, you have to have, number one, you have to be really disciplined. You can't just take out a HELOC and run through the HELOC. You have to be a disciplined person. You have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired and want to get out of debt. Number two is you do want to have at least a 650 credit score. And number three is you have a desire to get out of debt. I think we all have that desire. So I would say go for it. I'm going to take you back to it again. Check out my videos. I think you'd be pretty impressed. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get to where you want to go. So maybe you'll be sitting on Dividend Friends channel and telling me, hey, guess what? I'm debt free. It can happen. If it happened for me, it can happen for you. Like I said, I have paid down $54,000 in credit card and other debts in less than a year, 6 months to be exact. I'm loving it. No second job, no stress about bills like I used to have. And on top of that, you don't have to do anything different besides work your numbers the right way. I can show you how to do that. But anyway, just as your daily dividend here, remember, credit hack. I told you, when you make a payment, if it's a $100 payment, you owe to your credit card company. Instead of you paying them $100, why don't you set up an auto pay and simply send $20 Monday, $20 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday equals $100. Of course, before it's due, and you're going to see your credit score run up because you're tricking the credit algorithm, and it's working for you. And also, interest rates, you guys, they're coming down. If you want to get into a new home, you can do that now without feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed out. No, it's coming down. Election year, they want to win, so they're working for us now. So check out those interest rates. I think you'd be pretty impressed. What would it cost you? Maybe $1,300 now. It may even cost you $1,000. Anyway, I'm your dividend friend. Just want to jump in and say hello and let you guys know I'm not a stock person. Dividend simply means a benefit. I want to be a benefit to you on your road to debt freedom. Anyway, you take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Get out there enjoying the sunshine. It's so beautiful out. Bye-bye.